Hello, thank you so much for listening and watching. I really appreciate it. And it's an absolute blessing to be able to stay connected in this way. And so thank you for rocking out with me. Today, I wanted to share the practice with you because I woke up this morning and for absolutely no reason, I felt amazing. I know that sounds really fucked up right now, but it's true. So when I'm in that mood, I like to create, I like to share, I like to connect. And wherever you are, I want to send you some energy. And hopefully in the time that we're going to be practicing, we can shift and move some energy around. You ready to rock it out? All right, sit up tall, take your shoulders back. Just close your eyes. One of the things that we are recognizing and realizing in this time period is that energy is absolutely contagious. And so in moments like this, when we have the opportunity to connect into positive energy with each other, we have to take this moment and recharge our batteries. When you're under a lot of stress, it's very hard to focus on what is positive and what is good. So this has to become a conscious practice that we all make. Bring your hands together in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. As you bring your hands together in prayer, you take a moment and you just recognize how powerful spirit is, how powerful the light of the heart is. And it's crucial that we make it a skill, a life skill, to stay connected to it, to amplify it, to nurture it, and then to share it. We're going to chant Om one time. Take a deep inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands, lift your head, open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to rock out. I want to make it a little bit stronger, and just take it at your own pace. Anytime you need to hit pause, and come back to it tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I do care. Stay with me if you can, okay? So let's get rocking. Come to the top of your mat. Let's stand in Tadasana. And we're just going to shake it around. Shake your arms, shake your legs, shake your booty. Nobody's watching, so hopefully you have some clothes on. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was going to go, never mind. We'll just keep it there. Keep the arms moving, keep the legs moving, shake it out. Shake the shoulders around. Lift one leg, shake the foot out. Oh, it feels good. Left leg, lift it up, shake it out. Cool. On the next inhale, float the arms overhead, reach for the ceiling. And as you reach up, try to expand yourself inside with breath. Just take a few beautiful breaths here. Release the hands to the side. Again, move it around, shake the arms, shake the legs. And this is a test, by the way. You know, I know some of you guys are pretty cool in classes, and you do just a slight movement of the head and shoulders, But I want you to go a little bit wild. I want you to smile at your own movements. On the next inhale, float the arms overhead, reach for the ceiling, take the arms back. As you lean back and stretch back, use the power of your legs to go up through your heart, and then take the arms back just a little bit further, and through your fingertips stretch, as if you were really trying to grab into the space around you. On the next exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, bow forward, and touch the ground. Now, as you fold forward, if you feel any pressure in your back, you can bend your knees as you lower down. But once you touch the ground with your fingertips, start to make your legs strong and then work your legs straight. So this is my first forward fold of the day, so I'm just taking it nice and sweet, letting my body settle into itself. On the next inhale, lift and open your chest, half stretch forward. Ardha Chandrasana, you can bring your hands onto your legs. As you stretch forward through the heart, again, press the legs strong and push them back. And fold in. Take your hands to your hips, take your shoulders back with an open chest, rise to stand. We're going to take the arms straight forward, palms face down. I just step back on my mat so I make sure I'm in the frame. With the palms face down, we're going to hook the thumbs. And see how my fingers and my palms are still stretching? So there's an active energy that I'm actually trying to separate my hands, even though they're locked at the thumbs. On the next inhale, just float the arms overhead, keeping the arms straight. And you're going to feel the outer shoulder muscles a little bit tight. If you're carrying tension in the shoulders, this is going to be a little bit restricted for you. You don't need to force it. Just keep it nice and sweet here. And then as you take the arms back just a little bit, open through the chest. And then we're going to fold, bringing the hands to the heart center to touch the floor. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, Ardha Uttanasana, and fold in. Take your hands to your hips, take your shoulders back, rise, float the arms forward, thumbs connected, palms down, take the arms up. This time with the thumbs connected, let's bend the elbows. And then we're going to put a little bit of energy sideways in the hands. We're going to pull laterally. Draw the shoulder blades towards the back, onto the back, towards each other. And then we're going to lean to the right. As we lean to the right, you're still trying to pull the hands apart, but those damn thumbs, they're keeping you connected. And then keeping the thumbs connected, keeping the twist or the side bend, stretch the arms long towards the side. Wow, that feels amazing. Now what we're doing here is we're opening up the costa muscles. These are the muscles between your rib bones, and they allow you to breathe fully. Come back to center. Wow, that felt beautiful. Relax the arms. Take the arms forward, thumbs connected. Watch my arm bones. I pull the arm bones back, then I take them overhead. And my right shoulder, my whole right side is generally tight. That's a whole other story. Bend the elbows, draw the shoulder blades onto the back, and then we're going to lean to the left, strong, super strong legs, and then let's stretch the arms. Wow, this feels really good on through my ribs. And you know, we're in these days, all of us are a little bit stressed out, so we're holding a lot of tension in the physical body. And we want to just start to move that energy around, get the blood flowing. Good. Come back to center and release the arms. And already you should be able to feel kind of an energetic shift happening in your body. On the next inhale, float the arms overhead. Take the arms back. You'll feel a little bit more mobility in the upper back and shoulders. Come back to center and touch the earth, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, Ardha Uttanasana, and then let's step to plank pose. As we step to plank pose, arms strong and straight, strong legs, and then we're going to keep the hips up, untuck the feet, the stretch is the front of the ankles, and see I'm using my feet to keep the hips lifted. My legs are strong, and then we're going to lower the hips towards the floor. And I needed to slide my feet forward just a little bit so that my shoulders stay over my wrists. If this is really intense on your ankles, you can keep the feet tucked in. It's not a problem. Reset the feet, push back to plank pose, downward facing dog. Now in the first dog pose, take a deep bend in the knees. Lift the sitting bones towards the ceiling and then stretch the legs straight. You can use the power of your heart to push the floor away. And this rebound energy is what sends the thighs back, opening the back of your legs. Step forward to meet your hands, Uttanasana. Fold in. Okay. On this Uttanasana, we're starting to warm up. So I'm going to bring my feet together, and then I'm going to take hold of the back of the legs, palms facing forward, fingers facing down. I'm actually energetically pushing forward on my legs to allow my heart to come closer to my legs. Now this is a pretty intense stretch. If you struggle with balance, take your feet a little bit wider. It's not a problem. Take a full breath here. Release the hands, lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Take your hands to your hips with an open chest, rise. Take the arms overhead. This time, bring the palms together, and we're going to take the arms back, hands together. Arms long and strong, and using the power of your legs, stretch up, back, and out. Come back to center to touch the earth, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, step to plank pose. Set the hands shoulder width apart, untuck the feet, lower the hips towards the floor, upward facing dog. And using the power of the arms, take the shoulders back so you actively stretch the heart open. Downward facing dog, push it all the way back. Step forward to meet your hands, Uttanasana, feet together. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Take the hands to the back of the legs. Again, fingers facing down, palms facing forward. Super strong connection to the legs. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Bring the hands to prayer pose. Using the power of your legs, rise. You can bend the knees if you need to. Take the arms overhead in prayer. Take the arms back, lean back and stretch. Come back to center and touch the ground, Uttanasana. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward. Step to plank pose. As soon as we step back, we're going to untuck the feet, lower the hips, upward facing dog. This is kind of a reverse sun salutation. Now we're going to bend the elbows, bringing the hips to the floor, keeping the shoulders back, chest open and supported. Get arms straight, downward facing dog. Now we can pick up the tempo a little bit, build some heat, bring the feet together, bend the knees, look forward and lightly hop or step, Uttanasana. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, feet together, and fold in. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand, float the arms overhead, hands in prayer, come back to center and touch the ground. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, step to plank pose. Good. Now this time we're going to lower down, chaturanga, right into upward facing dog, old school. Downward facing dog, push it back. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop, Uttanasana. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand. Float the arms overhead, take the arms back, full stretch. Come back to center and touch the ground. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward. Step to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop or step. Uttanasana. If you didn't see that, I went to handstand, just letting you know. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand, take the arms overhead, take the arms back, lean back and stretch, and fold forward. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, step to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Feet together, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop. Uttanasana, whoa, lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand, full stretch, reach it up, lean back and stretch. Uttanasana, fourfold. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, step to plank pose. Strong arms, steady legs, lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop. Uttanasana. Lift and open the chest, half stretch, and fold in. Inhale to rise, hands in prayer pose as you take it up. Full stretch, open, open. Come back to center and touch the ground. Lift and open the chest, half stretch forward. Bend the knees, place the hands, step or float. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. If you're floating back, keep the shoulders back. Downward facing dog, push it all the way down, back. Feet together, bend the knees, hop. Uttanasana, Ardha Chandrasana, and fold in. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand, take it up, full reach, full reach, full reach. Come back to center and touch the ground. Lift and open your chest, half stretch, bend the knees, place the hands, jump back, chaturanga. Ooh, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right now, your neighbors are probably going, what the hell is going on up there? Don't worry, it's all yoga. Bend the knees, look forward, and float. Uttanasana. Ardha Chandrasana, half stretch forward, and fold in. Hands in prayer pose, rise to stand. Release your hands to your side. Tadasana. Sweet breath. Calm eyes. And your body is alive. Your body is pumping energy right now. All of those stress hormones that we're carrying around in our muscle tissue starting to flush out. Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. On the next inhale, float the arms overhead. Reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Lift and open the chest. Half stretch forward. Ardha Chandrasana. And let's step to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, step the right foot forward. Come onto fingertips. Just check to make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Using the power of your legs, rise full crescent. As we come into full crescent, let's bring the hands to prayer pose. Anjali Mudra. So you have a strong connection to your center. Holding center, keep the chest open, take the arms back. We're going to lean back just a little bit, just so you start to test your ability to hold yourself with your own power. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Good. Bow forward 45 degrees, and we're going to lightly take a twist. Now, once we have the twist, using the power of your legs to support you, we're going to open the arm. So the left arm goes down, right arm goes up. Now, if that left arm doesn't touch the floor, not a problem. What we're more going for is the ability to open the chest through a space that is restricted. So you do your best to get inner space, open it. Bring the hands back to prayer pose. Here's the challenge. Come back to the 45-degree fold forward. All the way back to vertical. Arms overhead, strong legs. This one burns, I know. Oh yeah, plank pose. That felt good. Strong arms and legs. Open the heart. Downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Come onto fingertips. Okay. Rise, full crescent, hands in prayer. Stretch through the legs. Steady in your power. Sweet breath. Bring the hands to prayer pose. Bow forward, 45. And then take the twist. So you take the twist, you're using the leverage of your arms against your legs to get that rotation and the space. Close the lips. Ujjayi breath. Open the arms, right arm goes down, left arm goes up. I like to look forward to the floor because it allows the trapezius muscles on the left side of my neck to open. Also, it just looks cool. Bring your hands to prayer. 45. Oh, and take it up. Oh, that was strong. Plank pose. Nice work. Thank you. No problem. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. So now I'm going for is, I just noticed I'm just starting to sweat. So this is good. I'm building the heat in my body. And through that heat, I want to burn up some energy. And I use the heat as kind of a fire, an offering. All of this stress that I'm carrying around all day long, insecurities, anxieties, take all of that and I just put it into the flame. And I thank the flame because it's, in a way, cleansing me, keeping me strong, and also giving me light, providing me light. And I thank all of those things that I feed it with because they help the fire to glow. Step the right foot forward. Turn your back heel down and flat. Come onto fingertips. Now, you have options. You can bring the hand on the inside of the leg onto the leg. I'm going to keep mine on the outside of the leg. For full Parsva Konasana, left arm reaches overhead, palm face down, using the power of your legs to open and rotate your heart. Lips closed, Ujjayi breath. Rise to Warrior Two. As you come into Warrior Two, strong and steady legs, and you literally embody the qualities of the warrior. Strong in spirit, steady, patient, dedicated in heart and spirit. Interlace your hands behind your back. Soften the heart open, and we're going to take a bow. Bring the head to the floor.
Now, in this one, you want the arms to stretch up, not necessarily overhead. This is the burn. Keep your front leg where it is. Rise to warrior 2. Remember the warrior. Nice, plank pose. Strong arms, strong legs, open heart. You feel the legs burning, energy is moving. Use the light, use the fire. Downward facing dog, push it back. Fire is a very powerful force. Has the ability to transform by either consuming, you put wood in a fire, it's gone, it changes, but also nurturing. The same heat that is destructive can be productive. Ooh, I just blew my own mind. Step the left foot forward, turn the back heel down and flat. Come onto fingertips, open the heart. Keep the left hand on the outside of the left leg if possible. Take the right arm towards the ceiling. Reach the right arm forward, palm face down. Rise to warrior 2. Steady yourself into the spirit of the warrior. Don't back out. This one's going to burn. Interlace the hands. Soften the heart open and take a bow. And when it starts to get intense, I match the intensity with the sound of my ujjayi breath. Strong legs, here we go. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Strong legs, open heart. No tension in the eyes. Yes, plank pose. Plank pose, strong legs, strong arms, open heart. Downward facing dog. Trikonasana, step the right foot forward. Turn the back heel down and flat. Take the right hand to the inside of the right leg on fingertips. Float the left arm straight overhead. Now, make your legs super strong. If you need to bring your right hand onto your right leg, it's totally cool. Steady the breath. Open the heart a little bit more. Okay. Look forward. We're going to step into Ardha Chandrasana, movement pose. I'm going to slide my foot back just so I'm in the frame. Float the left arm, left leg up. If you need to bend the right knee to touch the floor, rock it up, no problem. Get that left leg strong, straight, stretch it, lift it. Now you can stay here, it's totally cool. If you're challenged with your balance, you stay here. If not, bend the back knee, grab the back foot, Ardha Chandrasana. We did this one a few days ago. Open the heart. Release the foot, Ardha Chandrasana. Now we're going to transition through warrior 3, nice and slow, graceful. With grace, lower the left hand to the floor. Take the right arm up. Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. Bend the back knee, grab the back foot from the inside. Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. And kick that leg up. Good. Release the leg to the sky for standing splits. Good. As you take the left leg up, lift the right heel off the ground. You're going to shift the weight into your hands, and then you're going to float. Either take the leg up or just float back, chaturanga. Oh yeah! Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So that's where we're going to lose some of you. hope you're still with me. If you've crashed, broken any bones, no problem. Just roll yourself up in your mat and switch the channel. No, don't switch the channel. Stay here. Step the left foot forward, turn the back heel down and flat. Take the left hand to the inside of the left leg. Float the right arm overhead, full trikonasana. Super strong legs. This one feels good. I can feel my rib, the costa muscles, the muscles between my ribs. I feel them really tight. I've been carrying a lot of tension with everything that's going on, You do your best to stay positive and light. But your body still is reacting to everything that's going on in the environment. And that's totally cool, that's natural. But you want to give your body also the opportunity to balance itself. Look forward, step forward, Ardha Chandrasana. Float the right arm up, right leg up. If you need that left leg bent, it's no problem. Bend the top leg, grab the outside of the foot, and open the chest. Now this one is kicking back, it's not kicking up. Okay, so it's more going to the left edge of your mat. Release the leg, Ardha Chandrasana. With control, warrior 3. A graceful transition, right hand down. Take the left arm up. Full stretch. I feel this one in my hips big time. Bend the back knee, grab the back foot. Pavitra Ardha Chandrasana. And kick it open. Release both hands to the floor. I like to move back on my mat just a little bit so I have space. Stretch the right leg up. Lift the left heel off the ground. See if you can float your feet off the floor. If not, just hop back, chaturanga, step back chaturanga, no problem. Or we meet in downward facing dog. Awesome. Bring your knees to the floor. Untuck your feet. Sit back on your heels. One palm on top of the other. And close your eyes. So I'm just going to turn to face the camera so I can speak to you guys. As you close your eyes, there is heat moving through your body. There's a fire that is being burned in you. This fire is coming from you. You were the one who has started it, building it, nurturing it. Now you will be the one to use it. Take a moment and soften to the glow of the fire. This fire is nurturing, it's warmth, it's comforting, and it's a reminder that when you have the fire in you, there is nothing that can disturb it. We know how to make it, we know how to keep it, and we know how to use it. Sweetly open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, keep your eyes spacious. So there's probably some place in the room that you're staring at right now. See if you can continue to stare at that spot, but allow the eyes to soften so that you actually see the space around you. And this is a meditative practice. It allows you to understand that there are finite points in time and space. And you can hold them within your focus, but without becoming overly concentrated on them. And this is a very powerful skill to have right now. So you understand the details, but the details don't drown you. So you keep the space, awareness, realizing that
this is a very small part of a much bigger whole. And that gives comfort to the heart. Sometimes we feel alone, we feel isolated, especially in these times. But even us connecting right now, we are part of a much bigger whole. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Made me feel good. Okay, that's enough yoga talk. Downward facing dog. Let's do it. Okay. Downward facing dog. We're going to bring the feet forward just a little bit. Bring the feet together. And we're going to do 5 hops with the knees bent, okay? Now, if you're at home and you're on your own, just pause the video, take your mat to the wall, and get pretty close to the wall, and you'll actually, when you bend the knees, you'll just touch your feet to the wall, okay? We don't want anybody crashing. As some of you found out from the last video, gravity is real, right? And you are subject to its laws. Okay, downward facing dog. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can just watch for the first couple. We're going to do 3 sets of 5, okay? Bend the knees, look forward, and we just hop knees bent like this. 1, 2, 3, and I'm just hugging in 4 and trying to get light and float. Pause at the top and release. Okay, knees to the floor, sit back on the heels, shake out the arms. We're going to do 3 sets of that, okay? Now you got it. That's stage 1. So stage 2, as soon as we float, you have the option to open the legs up, okay? If you're just getting off the ground, and I know sometimes when I'm teaching classes, when I'm doing this, people see what I just did and they go, oh, I can never do that. Oh, you're the teacher. Of course you could do it. But even if you're just barely hopping, okay, just barely hopping, getting the feet off, you're moving energy. Also, your bones hitting the ground. It's stimulating you, making you stronger, okay? So it doesn't matter to what capacity you can get up. Just try something, okay? If you have neighbors underneath you, this is not the time to be delicate. Let them know that you're there, okay? People are going to have a really interesting concept and understanding of what yoga is. Okay, by the people who lived above them that are watching my videos. Bend the knees, and we float. Up for 1. Oh, wait, redo. We're going to straighten the legs, I forgot. Bend the knees, and float, and open for 1. Bend the knee, and float, and open for 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Woo, nice. Okay, check out the wrists. Strong, deep breath. And again, just nice and easy floating. It's not a problem. We want to just do your best, okay? Next one, you have either the stage 1, 2. Stage 3, we go up right from downward facing dog, we go up straight legs, okay? Let's do it. Downward facing dog. You can watch me. I'll just show one real quick if you're not sure what I'm talking about. Bend the knees, up, legs straight like that. Let's try that one again. Bend the knees and up, like that, okay? Let's try it. Let's do 5. Bend the knees and float. 1 and up. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4 and up. 5. Yeah. Oh, that felt good. Whew. Check out the rest. Yeah, hands on the legs. Heart open. Eyes open, but calm. And I'm sending a signal to my body and my mind that I can experience something really difficult. But there's a place in me that stays calm, stays light. And whenever I lose my ability to find that place, I have compassion. I say, it's okay. You're a human being with human emotions. You're a person. You're going to feel things. You're not perfect. Just come back. Compassion for self, such an important skill. Okay, nice and sweet, downward facing dog. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to do in a video for a while. So let's start at Malasana. That's not it, by the way. Squatting position. If you're unable to get the heels to the ground, you can actually fold your mat up, roll your mat up, put blocks, put books, I don't know, put a chair, I don't know what you have in your house. My house is pretty empty, as you've seen some of my videos. I don't have many options, so I either squat or sit. So open the heart. Steady, center, sweet breath. And I'm just thinking now as I sit in Bakasana, as I sit in Malasana, now you know where we're going. Whenever I start to move, I get tense and I move my energy. What it reveals to me is my natural spirit, my natural way of being. And I'm generally a happy person. I'm a light person. So if I'm not feeling that way, I notice something's blocking me. And I use the practice. I go for a run to try to shift that energy. Lately, I've been jumping in freezing cold water. And that always changes your perspective. Okay. All right. So let me show this. Let me show Bakasana. You guys can have a seat. Just sit back on your butt and watch me work. Okay. So I'm going to place the hands shoulder width apart. What I mean is as wide as, a little bit wider than the shoulders, actually. Fingers turned forward. I keep a slight bend in my elbows. And with the knees on the upper parts of the arms, I just start to lean forward until both feet get light. You can take one at a time, no problem. So this is stage one. Stage two, we're going to push the floor away, arms straight. Okay? Stage three, for some of you, you can just take the hips, up. That's pretty hard. Okay. All right, so we're going to do that once together, okay? And then we're going to do a jump back to Chaturanga, which I will also show, okay? Let's do that. Okay, take a squatting position, heels up. Set the hands first, make sure they're shoulder distance apart, fingers pointing forward. Lift the hips up, take the knees to the back of the arms, and we're just going to start to lean forward. Feet come off. Okay, stage one here. If you're afraid, you can put some pillows on the floor in front of you. I learned it that way. Arms straight or hips up. Cool. And release. Okay. Now, I'm just kind of moving through things that I do in my practice. And all the time, I'm trying to just kind of push the edge a little bit. Take myself to the edge. Challenge myself, but stay light at the edge. Stay spacious at the edge. Don't close down. Don't get stressed. Don't get judgmental. Stay there, be light, and then celebrate your accomplishments. This is the best way to recharge your energy. Okay, so stage two, we're going to do the same thing we just did, okay? But on the next one, and this is how I teach it in workshops, is just with the feet on the floor, elbows bent, shoulders. See how my elbows are bent? My shoulders are just a little bit higher than the elbows. Right from here, jump back, Chaturanga. Boom, just keeping the shoulders back, okay? And try that a couple of times. Knees at the back of the arms. Lean forward, you're on your toes. Boom, jump back. Okay? One more time. Knees on the back of the arms. Lean forward. Then jump back. Wow. Okay. You ready to do it with me? Okay, let's do it. So you don't really have an option. If you're at home, you go, yeah, no, I'm not ready. I can't hear you. This is just like a one-way conversation, okay? So we're going to do it. And let's do something. Let's move some energy, okay? So it's I'm going to face you just so you show it, okay? So when we jump back, we got to use a lot of energy, a force to push the floor away, okay? And those of you guys who've been in my workshops around the world, you've probably done this with me. But those of you guys who have not, why? What's going on? Okay, so we're going to rub the hands, just generating that heat, that fire. And then I want you to think
all the fucking frustration that you have right now, agitation, irritation, and we're gonna just send that energy out. We're gonna yell, we're gonna, like that, okay? And I'll say 3, 2, 1, Hurrah! Okay, burn it up. We're gonna do it just like that. Now, I can't yell too loud because it'll clip the mic and your speakers on your really beautiful home stereo will explode, okay? But I want you to give it some juice, okay? I want your neighbors in the next building to go, what the hell is going on with that person? Okay, rub it up. Yeah, build all that energy, build the heat. 3, 2, 1, Hurrah! Let's build it one more time, 2 more times, ready? Oh, that feels good. Build the heat, get the energy moving. 3, 2, 1, Hurrah! Last one, here we go. Build it, 3, 2, 1, Hurrah! And now we're ready. Okay, on your mat. Palms, shoulder width apart, palms facing forward, knees up. On the out, knees on the upper part of the arms, lean forward, push the floor away. Right from here, 3, 2, 1, Hurrah! It's really awkward doing this alone, but fun. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I really love that one. All right, downward facing dog. That feels good. Yeah, I feel alive. I feel good. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel really good to be able to contribute and share with you guys. And I don't know. I love you. Step the right foot forward. Place your left knee on the ground. Okay, left hand, place it flat. Take your right hand to your hip. Open your chest towards the side wall. I'm sure you have a wall in your house. Open the heart. And just, as you can see, I'm pushing the floor away. My hand is actually slightly in front of the shoulder. I'm pushing the floor away. And if you just glance forward for a second, sometimes I see this a lot. There's a collapsing in the shoulder. You want to push the floor away so that the heart always stays open and supported. You're also getting a nice stretch through the side body here. Lift the back knee, grab the foot from the inside. Nice, sweet, twisting thigh stretch. If you struggle to grab the foot or you're getting a muscle cramp in the leg, just leave the foot down. If you have a muscle cramp, just engage your hamstring. Keep the leg straight, engage hamstring muscle, it'll go away. Lips closed, sweet breath. These are big muscle groups, so they take a little while to open. And we're pretty heated. We should be heated by now, so they'll open a little quicker. But in general, relative to the other muscles, they're going to take a little time. But we have plenty of time, don't we? Nice. Release the foot. Push back, dog pose. Step the left foot forward. Place the right knee on the ground. Place the right hand slightly again in front of the shoulder. Turn your body towards the left. I like to use my hand on my leg to help me get that extension that I was talking about earlier, the opening. Oh, it feels good. Feel it in my kind of, where is that? This lower, below my ribs actually. Coming in through my stomach. Oh yeah, that feels good. Bend the back knee, grab the back foot. That grab you want to do quite quickly, otherwise your hamstring can spasm. Open the heart. I'm just doing a little rotation of my hip, outer hip towards the floor, because I want to stretch my sartorius muscle, which is
So the muscle goes from your hip to your knee, outer hip, inner knee. That muscle gets tight for me from running, and I'll lean off just on the right side, so I'm assuming it's coming from maybe a slight muscular imbalance in my low back. Not that you guys care or are interested, but we have some time to kill, and it's good to talk about something. Oh, and release. Downward facing dog. Oh, felt good. Step the right foot forward. Place the left knee on the ground. Okay, rise. Bring your hands to your hips. So in this one, I'm going to move this leg that's in front. I'm just going to shift it back a little bit because we're going to be leaning back onto that heel, but we're going to do it from a twist, okay? I like this one because it really stretches the side body, and as I was talking about the outer hip just a second ago in the last pose, it reminded me of this pose, so I haven't done it in a while, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Take your left hand to the right thigh. We're going to stay lifted. Take a turn to the right, and we're just going to glance back at the left heel. Reach back, and for me, just putting my fingertips there is enough. Some of you guys will be able to put your whole palm on the heel. Don't do that because it makes me look bad, okay? Everybody on fingertips. Good. Now see my chest stays rotated, right? So, and then I'm just going to take the left arm up and back. And you should feel that go all the way from your armpit through the top of your knee. Whoa. Now try not to turn the chest forward. We're staying in the twist here, and move the hips forward. Lips closed. Strong breath. Good, and release. Wow, that's good. And you can probably, on the next one, I don't know if it'll do it, but my breath, you could hear I'm at an edge, and my breath goes like that. It's kind of like the same feeling, you know, when you've cried a lot and you have that catching of the breath, like that. I'm a good crier. So that breath mechanism is something that is coming from tension. And when I start to feel that, I relax into it. And I let that current and that energy, I just let it ride. And I try to find peace in it, space. And I say to myself, internally, I just say, you're okay. It's going to be okay. You're safe. Step the left foot forward, place the right knee on the ground. Rise. And move the left leg back just a little bit. Take the right hand to the left knee. Turn your chest to the left. And then we're going to lean back. See, now I need to shift my foot a little bit because the right hip's a little tighter. Whoa. Take the left arm up. I'm keeping the rotation. Even with the rotation, I can lift my chin, open the throat. I just found a little deeper stretch by pushing my knee down as I shift my hips forward. Wow, come out. Woo, downward facing dog. Wow, that's intense. Okay, bring your knees to the ground. Shift your legs forward. We're gonna go into one. Well, I'm just checking my mic, make sure it's, just making sure it's on. That would be a catastrophe. It's happened before, actually. Many times where I go through a cool kick-ass session, I get to the end and I realize I didn't hit record. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. Okay. I'm just checking my feet to make sure that they're hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward, and slightly forward of the knees. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to go into full Ardha Chandrasana, full back bend. Okay, we'll do a couple of variations. Place your hands, fingers pointing towards the feet. And if this is really difficult, you can go into regular bridge. We did this in a couple of videos, okay? Just do that, it's no problem.
But if you want to challenge yourself and try for full back bend, let's do it. Hands shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulder width. Elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Soften the heart. Lift the hips up. Come onto the top of the head for a brief moment, and then shift the heart open, go all the way up. And release. Arms to the side. Eyes closed. Super sweet breath. Place the hands, open the eyes. Gonna go up one more time, a couple more times. Come on to the hips up. Come on to the top of your head. Stay supported. Open the heart and go up. Now this one, I'm going to lift the right heel, keep the foot on the floor, but I'm going to shift the foot in. Once the foot is in, I'm going to straighten the left leg. Whoa. Heel down, walk it out. Left heel up, foot in. Right leg straight. Whoa, and release. Whew. So my feet are a little bit slippery on the mat. That's why I'm not so deep on my back bends. In case you were wondering. It has nothing to do at all with my back bends are not deep. It's my feet. We all have our reasons. When I first started yoga, I used to think that I just wasn't anatomically built for flexibility. My legs are too long. My arms are disproportionate to my body. Good old days. That was just last week. Place the hands. Lift the hips. Come on to the top of the head. Open the heart and go up. Okay, stay here. Use your legs. Stage 2, bring your right hand onto fingertips. You can bring the right hand to the right thigh. Open the chest. Whoopa, switch. Left hand on fingertips first. Left hand to the thigh. Open the heart. Whoa. And release. Whoa. Oh, that felt good. Close the eyes. Okay, that was pretty intense. And I am sure some of you guys just went for it and you crashed. And right now my eyes are closed. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you good vibes. And I hope it didn't hurt too badly. Okay, I hope you didn't hurt yourself. Yeah, we just want to have fun, but we want to be safe, okay? Bring your knees in towards your chest. When you curl the knees in, roll your butt off the floor slightly. It's going to, in a way, offset all of that lower back compression that we get from back bends. Okay. Use your hands. Turn to your side. Use your hands to lift you up to seated position. Cool. I'm going to stretch the legs forward and bend the left knee, open the left knee to the left. We're going to go for a traditional Chandrasana first. As you come onto fingertips, open through your heart, turn your upper body forward. You're going to walk the hands forward. Cool. On this one, take the left hand to the outside of the right leg. You can take the right hand to the inside of the right foot. So this is cross hand. So now when you cross hand this, you want to make sure your body's not going into the twist, okay? Keep the left hand on the bottom so that the left shoulder stays down and the chest stays centered. Open through your heart first and then fold forward. You can hear I just go right into my breath. I'm just trying to make it smooth. Once it's smooth, it means that my nervous system, kind of like racing horses, is starting to slow down. Instead of sprinting, now it's a super chilled walk. Inhale to rise. Cool. And then switch legs. Left leg forward. Right knee opens to the right. Turn your upper body forward and then walk the hands. Cross the right hand over. Take the left hand to the inside on top. And first, open through your heart and fold in. Inhale to rise. Stretch the right leg forward. Bend the left knee, open the left knee to the left. So then you're going to open it just slightly wider than 90 degrees, so we're actually turning the body at an angle. If that's too much for you, it's not a problem, it's okay. And then on this one, we're going to take the right hand forward to reach the outside of the right foot. On my left hand, I'm going to use on the thigh bone, and I'm just going to press it down to go up. Okay. If your knee is, you don't want to be anywhere close to the knee pushing if the knee is lifted. Okay. But if the knee is down, you can put a little bit of energy onto the thigh bone, moving down and back. And this, I use this energy to open my heart as I go forward into a side fold. Now, if you're staring at if you can see me, my right hand is on the outside of the right foot, but I bring my right elbow to the inside of the shin bone, and this allows me to use a little power against the leg to get a little bit deeper. And the left arm, we're going to reach it forward, just nice, sweet stretch. The left hand can grab the foot, you can grab the foot. I'm going to take Yogi Toe Lock kind of in a reverse. And then I'm going to take my right hand and grab the left thigh and use that to pull me through. Some of you guys are more flexible. You can take the hand to the outside of the foot. It's a challenge for me, but I'm walking my fingers that direction. And release. Wow.
That feels amazing. Okay, let's switch sides. Just checking my mic to make sure it's not falling off. Stretch the left foot forward. Open the right knee to the right. Okay, a little bit more open than 90. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Right hand is on the thigh bone. And you're just going to push down to open and rotate the heart. And again, bring the elbow to the inside of the shin. If it's not accessible for you, it's no problem. Also, if you can't reach the foot, just use a strap or a towel. You can also just grab the shin bone. Oh, that's amazing. Stretch the right arm overhead. You can take yogi toe lock, or you can grab the outside of the foot. I'm going to cross the hand to the outside, to the other leg. I'm grabbing the knee, or you can grab the thigh. It doesn't matter. You want to just be able to grab something that allows you to pull against to open the heart and chest. Oh. And come back to center. Wow. Stretch both legs forward. We'll do one final forward fold. Okay. Feet together. And I just widen my sitting bones just so I'm even on my pelvic bones are down. On your fingertips, open your heart. As we fold forward, lead with the heart. We're going to take hold of the outsides of the feet with the hands. But notice how I keep my arm bones light. Okay. Light as in lifted, but there's no tension in my neck. My neck is free, my shoulders are light. I'm staying elevated, spacious, and strong, and then I fold in. I'm just using the very tips of my fingers against my feet to take me in. Now as I fold in, I won't talk so much because mic is against the legs, but I want you to more focus. Close your eyes, and so let's focus on our breath. The next inhale, rise. Wow, that felt amazing. Come back to center. You just turn to face me. Okay. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. We'll do a kind of a non-traditional pranayama or breath practice because I really want to use this concept of shifting and moving energy, being able to start to control even our own physical energy, our own body's energy is an absolute powerful life skill. Okay? And at the same time, I want to exercise your lungs and combine that with kind of a meditative practice. Those of you guys that have been in my classes, you've done this with me. We're just going to rub the hands nice and sweet, nice and light. This is not a fast rub. No aggression here. Nice and sweet. Each movement that we're making from here on out, we're using it as kind of a meditative, slower energy. But it doesn't mean that it's weak. It just means that it's slow and even more powerful, more refined. Okay? Take a nice inhale through your nose. And then with the exhale, we're going to send the energy out. okay? With the hands. And we're going to be making that breath. In a second, we'll be doing it on the exhale, but we'll also be making the sound on the inhale, okay? And at any moment you're confused about what my hands are doing, just open your eyes. Essentially, we're going to be moving it away from the center. We're going to be bringing it to the heart, to the head, to the body, and then in the end, we'll put the energy wherever we need it, okay? So for the first couple, let's keep our eyes open so that we're in tune. And don't worry, there's no right or wrong to this. There's just, it's more about feeling. It's about tuning in. And I want you to imagine that your body was literally moving waves or moving water, you know. There's space around you, just moving molecules. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to be shifting it in many directions. Okay, keep the eyes open but light, almost like a half open. Okay, take a deep inhale in. And then we're going to exhale out. On the inhale, turn the palms to face you. And out. Start to close the eyes. Take it in. And out. And we don't want to rush it. Take in what you need. And let go what you don't need. Take in what nurtures you. And release what does not. Feed your heart. And let go anything that blocks you. To your head. And out through your heart. Take in light. And release stress. Take in light. And release fear. Take in love. And release uncertainty, anxiety. Pour the light onto you. And let it pour down your body and out to your legs. Pour it on top. And let it run down your body and out. Back to the heart. And to the left. Into the heart. And to the right. And back to the heart. Towards me. I take that energy. And I give it back. And we take to our own hearts. And release the hands to your legs. Bring your hands to prayer pose and just rub the hands nice and light. And then without even thinking about it, I want you to bring your hands onto your body anywhere where you need energy. Anywhere you need love. Anywhere you need a release. Anywhere you need to be supported. And then with your breath, open into your hands so that your body receives the love, receives the support, and receives the message. I know. Good. Nice and sweet. Release your hands and just come onto your back for Shavasana. As you come onto your back, stretch your legs out. Let the legs open up. You allow yourself to settle. You close your eyes. In those parts of your body that you send love and energy and light and beauty to. As you lay down, I want those to be the lightest part of you, the brightest part. You just settle your body. You relax your mind. And you let the medicine that you have infused into your body, you let it travel through you. Every single cell in your body. Send it some love, some healing energy, some understanding, compassion. Again, to deepen your breath. Keep your body very sweet, very light, and very free. As you start to expand your breath, keep your eyes closed so you stay in tune with your body. You stay connected to this very sweet but slow energy. Very nice and easy. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Start to move your hands and your feet. Just got the hiccups. Stretch your arms and legs. Bring your knees in towards your chest. As you bring your knees into your chest, just give yourself a hug. Just appreciate your body. Appreciate this opportunity to practice, for this moment that we have in the day that we can share together. And we're so blessed. It's so beautiful. Turn to your side and just take a moment and pause on your side. Don't rush it. Use your hands to lift you to a seated position. As you sit up, cross-legged position, open through your heart, take a breath. Bring your left hand onto your chest. Bring your right hand onto your left hand. And imagine you're walking out onto a beautiful sunny day, and you want to just absorb that morning sunlight, and you open your chest to it, you turn your face to the sun, and you allow the light to enter you. And we all know that experience, and that experience is inside of us. And what that teaches us is that in any moment we want to, we can tune into the light. We can open ourselves to the light. We can use that light to heal. We can use that light to shift, to transform. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Bow your head to your heart. Bring your hands to touch your forehead. Bring your hands to touch your lips. Bring your hands to rest at your heart. Place your hands on the floor in front of you, and you're just going to bow and touch your head to the floor. And we give thanks. And rise. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful to be able to share my practice with you. And wherever you are, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. You guys have a beautiful day. Have an amazing week. And one more thing. If you have any comments, you'd like me to cover anything, or any of our teachers to cover anything, leave them below in the comments. And also let us know where you're watching from. I'm getting messages from all around the world, people that are watching the videos, and this is beautiful to be able to expand our community in this way. I love you guys so much. All of this beautiful energy, embrace it, use it, hold it, and then also share it. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.